People, we are here for the sixth week of the fourth season of the Battle Hub Draft League, and this week we have a classic opponent. We are going up against Scorpion, coach of the L.E.A.F Agents, and they've got a super powerful team that hits very well into our team. I'm not gonna lie, folks, this is a rough matchup, and I could really feel it in the team builder. This Palafin, man. I mean, when one of my best defensive walls is a fire type, you know it's not gonna be good for us. Not only that, I do not have a single grass type on my team. Of course, had Rillaboom, got rid of that. Then I had Bramblegast, but that wouldn't even been that much of a check to Palafin, and I also got rid of that too. So, what would have not been as tough of a matchup at first with this original team that I drafted now has become a very, very tough matchup. And my only other thing that can really resist Palafin is my Dragology, who just gets in headbutted and is not as good at the Fizz Def as it is at special defense. So Palafin is one of the biggest threats that we have to face. In addition to that, they also have Delphox that can hit very hard into something like my metagross. And if it's essentially like a scarf set, then it can even outrun my greninja. They can Terra to outmaneuver my greninja. They can also have an Ogerpunk Cornerstone that can also put on a lot of work. So, and of course, we've also got to deal with these two walls over here. So just some very tough Pokemon to face off against. But with that being said, let's see what we can at least do to try to take on this team as well as we can. So my overall strategy here is I'm going to try to use Life Orb Greninja with Protein, Surf, Grass, Not Toxic Spice, Ice Beam, hit pretty much everything on the team. And I would have U-turn over the T-Spikes, but I decided to go with Toxic Spikes just because if there's no Reverum, they can stay up for good. The Cyclozar can Rapid Spin, but I bring in Annihlape, who does such a good job at keeping those hazards up like we saw versus Roller. And if I can do that again and just keep up these hazards, then maybe we can start chipping that Pallet because it has to come in 2 times in order to really put in some work. So if I can get that thing chipped down, it also help versus Tinglu, the Toxic Spike. So that's what I'm going to try to go for right off the bat. Just lead off with this thing. If there's no Red Room, get those Toxic Spikes. Next up, we're going to have Metagross. I need this thing to be super bulky, so max HP, 200 attack, 56 defense. With this spread, allows me to guarantee tank a Choice Banded Wave Crash after 1 round of Stealth Rocks. And then the 200 attack, still plenty to do like 80% with Psychic Fangs. Assuming they don't have any HP investment. And Rocky Element just to continue to chip them down even more. Knockoff for that pesky Zapdos to get rid of those boots, and then Bullet Punch just to add priority versus their team, especially versus Mimikyu. And next up, we are going to have Annihlape, who's going to be our spin block. With Resto Chesto, I figured that the Drain Punch set's been working out pretty well, so I'm going to try that again this week. And yeah, I thought about putting on like Stone Edge for Zapdos, but I was like, I'm probably gonna miss it anyways. I figured this way, if they try to burn me or paralyze me or something like that, I can at least get rid of that, rest up, get more HP back, further boost my Rage Fist by being able to tank more hits. And yeah, one of my win cons here, but also Pokemon to be able to stop Rapid Spin. After that, of course, we have Lycanroc Midday, who's going to be Life Orb, with Rock Blast for Mimikyu to hit multiple times, Accelerock for that Palafin, Stomping Tantrum Close Combat, 252 attack, 4 defense, 252 speed, Jolly Nature. Oh, and sorry, this is actually a Terra Water Lycanroc Midday. I changed it just so that I could be able to tank the Jet Punches better, assuming that I baited him into going for that, and I Terra Water if I have to, and then be able to tank him just a little bit better. So that's Lycanroc. The Stomping Tantrum is also just for like Klefki. Close combat hits Tinglu pretty hard. So that's Lycanroc. Next up, we have Cryogonal, who's going to be Terra Water as well, with Boots, Levitate, Rapid Spin, Freeze Dry, Terra Blast, and Haze. And max HP to be able to tank those Jet Punches at least a little bit. Although I just realized that this stat spread is not correct. This is, I think, the same thing as Annihilate, but whatever. We've got good Spadef. Our defense isn't quite as good, but with max HP, we can be able to tank it as pretty well. And then Freeze Dry should do a pretty good chunk to Palafin to get it in range, or hopefully like an Accelerock or something. And yeah, we'll be able to at least tank a few Jet Punches and be good to go. So that's Cryogonal. Next up, oh, and this also allows us to just barely outspeed the Delphox, and then be able to hit it with a Terra Blast Water, assuming it doesn't Terra. And if it Terra Grasses, we got Freeze Dry. And then finally we have Moltres. I had a lot of reservations about bringing this Pokemon. I thought about bringing Dragalge at first, but I'm like, they're just gonna get Headbutted anyways, and it gets outsped by everything. It's not like it really hits that much on their team. I could bring Sandy Shocks, but that's just fate to get either Horn Leeched by Ogerpon Cornerstone, or get what's it called? It could potentially just get Jet Punched and O-Code by the Palafin, so can't really bring that. That leaves like Zangoose, who could be cool but can't really do too much either. So overall, I just decided to go ahead and bring Moltres. There's a chance we can get him with a Flame Body. We have Will-O-Wisp to try to burn the Palafin, so he comes on a switching or something. Burn like the Mimikyu, burn anything else. The Reverum could potentially be set up, and I don't want to have to face that, so I've got Flamethrower on it. We also have U-Turn to pivot Mountain, as well as Roost. And with this set, max HP, max defense, bold, we just be able to tank as many of those hits from Reverum and Mimikyu as we can. So that's going to be the team. We'll see you guys in the battle. All right, people, it's finally here. After a season break, we are going to be going up against none other than Scorpion. You got to put on the AI Professor for this one, folks. I wanted this to be a chess match worthy of study by future BHDL participants. So, pretty much what I was expecting. No Reverum, which means I'm gonna go through with my plan. Trying to set T-Spikes immediately. They'll never see it coming. And look at that. Primeape is gonna get stabbed, poisoned. Tinglu, the Ogerpon, everything. So we got Cyclizar, Palafin, Ogerpon, C, Zapdos, Tinglu, and Primeape. Gonna be a battle of the apes over here. No Delphox, which is very surprising to me, because I feel like a lot of switches. Great, so I think Pokemon Showdown server is gonna restart soon. Okay, let's just hop into it. Let's just pick him. So, no Delphox. I was very scared of that. So, what's their Terra Captain? I'm assuming that Primeape can Terra into Steel, Ghost, and Water. So, that's their only Terra Captain. I've got two at this moment. We'll see what they want to do, if they want to activate Palafin right off the bat. My goal is get at the T-Spikes. They could try to get in Cyclizar. I'm just going to go bulk up on annihlape every single time on that thing. So let's see what we got here. The Jade, who is the Ogerpon. So they might fear me to U-turn here. I'm gonna go out into this. I can break the sturdy with my Rocky Helmet. I can get up rocks this way at the very least. They might be scared of U-turn. If I was them, they would probably be scared of U-turn. But then again, they probably don't care. They might just stay in. I certainly, for one, can't stay in. If they were to switch, though, who would they go out into? Probably Zapdos, who I wouldn't mind knocking off. Yep, so they're going to get some Rocky Helmet chip. How much does Bullet Punch do to this thing? So if we calc Metagross, go down to Palladium, I pull up Ogerpon, Cornerstone, SD, Trailblaze, Horn Leech, Ivy Cudgel,
They probably gotta have something. How much does Stomping Tantrum do to me? And Bullet Punch does 55. Is a 2-hit KO. They can't 2-hit KO with Stomping Tantrum. I am simply going to get up my Stealth Rocks here. They go for knockoff. They get a crit. Are you serious, dude? I wanted to get those rocks! Well, that sucks. Oh, well. Looks like the crits continue, it would seem. So I can't even go up into this because they outspeed me. So, in order to just prevent getting swept by this darn thing already, I've got no choice. I really should have bullet punched, huh? This thing is being annoying. Very, very annoying right off the bat. There's no Mimikyu either, I just realized. I really should have bullet punched him. I didn't think they'd just stay in. I didn't think about knockoff. I should have kept knockoff, huh? I should have thought about that. I'm max HP, bro. 50 to 59. Honestly, I don't even understand how... Oh, because the Trailblaze. They got like a max roll or something, bro, on a crit knockoff. For them to kill me. I've got 56 defense and max HP! Okay, well that massive threat's gone, finally! KO by a... Well, this is not going the way that I wanted it to go, unfortunately. I really wanted those rocks up. So this sucks. And they had Play Rough? What the world? So what was this set? Trailblaze, Play Rough. They had to have been Ivy Cudgel. Knock. Ivy. So I'm max with death. Annihilate. Pure Rage versus Zapdos. Arcane is 52-62. The thing I kind of want to rest, if I get... They hit me twice. How much does Rage Fist do at 200 base power? You tell me Rage Fist at 200 base power only does 50% to Zapdos? Hurricane. Damage rest. Dang it. 50. Yeah, I need like a min roll on that. I don't really have any switch-ins though. Ice Beam versus thing with Greninja. Life Orb, 92 to 109. I should have got some chips. And I can't even spin block anymore. Those are my two biggest walls right off the bat, bro. I think I just have to go Hawthorne. It's not going the way that I wanted it to. I really needed those T-spikes up at this point. I needed my hazards, man. So Lycanroc. Get like a bunch of hits to kill. You could assume that I'm Terra Rock. So they might switch out here. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping I would get some justice and they might miss. They got a crit on my knockoff, on the knockoff. Because then I could have bullet punched him and accelerocked him. So just a whole bunch of stuff that just did not go the way that I wanted it to go. Alright, so they're going to switch out. But they've got so much stuff they can bring in. The tinglu for one. Shinnok. Yep, there we go. So how much do I do to that? Of course, we only get 2. Close combat's only doing 50. Like, I could honestly just go for Rock Slide here. How much do I need moltres though? I need moltres honestly for the primate. Can I go Grin? I could honestly just try to get the hazards versus. Grass Knot could probably kill this thing. I get up a T-Spike. I might have to. Unfortunately. I'm on the back seat. That crit managed to really set me back. I needed to get the rocks up and then bullet punch the next turn so that way Accelerate could probably kill. Stone Edge is not good for me. Okay, that's why I did not want to go up. Alright, so is it better to... Well, they're just going to spin away my hazards anyways. Greninja, but they probably know that I can hit them hard. This might be my only chance to try to set up T-Spikes. Doesn't do as much as I was expecting, honestly. Tell me it's Protein Surf only does that much. Are you crazy? Am I calculating this right? That's assuming that they're max HP, max death. We kind of just have to go for Surf, right? Let's just do it. Showing for Grass Knot. We resist the thing. Would have done more. Weakness policy, dang. You really prepped over there, buddy. At least the close combat should kill now. Alright, well, goodbye, Greninja. I wanted this to be an epic game, but I just got set so far back right off the bat, man. Because really, realistically, the thing I was most afraid of was Palafin, but everything else is just too good into my team. I've got no walls! They took out my walls immediately! I couldn't even set up my hazards, man. And my game plan just went out the window immediately. I thought they were going to lead Palafin, and I was going to get up T-Spikes. That stupid thing's gone. KO by Lichen Rock. Maybe I really should have gone for the Grass Knot, honestly, and tried to kill with that. Travis. They probably got something to hit me, though. Knowing Scorpion. Yeah, 4 showdowns down. Right when I need to check stuff. What did they go for? I didn't even see. Because I was... Stupid showdown is down right now. Go for Dragon Tail, Draco. please go out in a Palafin and get burned. Yeah, man, against a player of Scorp's caliber, man, with the team that they've got versus my team with no walls, this is tough. I mean, if I could have just kept those rocks up at least. Although I don't know how much impact they would have had thus far. Are you Lumberry, Johnny Cage? Of course I missed! Why would I ever get any type of luck anyways? I mean, I guess this is more justice for Anna anyways. Yep, there's this thing. I mean, realistically, that was my only hope, was burning that Palafin. I could try to bring this guy in. Probably that Heat Wave, I'm probably gonna go for it. Maybe the U-turn. Full switch. The cryo's a good spit up wall. Man, if we got that burn off, probably could have walled him with cryo once I tear him. But they could have been Lumberry. For all I know, they probably are Lumberry, accounting for my flame body moltres. But still, would have been nice to get rid of it. Said there was a chance to burn him later. Is there any way it can come back? I mean, the cycles are. I can get a rapid spin off. Some T-spikes would have been cool right about now. Because if we gotten the T-spike up, then if it was Lumberry, then we could have got rid of them, and then they would have been burnt permanently. Alright, well this is interesting. Considering that I outspeed you. So if we can get rid of this, then this could be good. I have max HP. What do you have to counter this, Scorpion? Nothing. They're like Assault Vest or something. Jeez. Okay, that's fair. Let me count that. Euro, freeze dry. They gotta be Assault Vest. See, this is where that burn would have come in, bro. Like max HP dang here. Do I need this guy for anything else? Could be nice for zappings or additional stuff. They're just gonna jet punch me though. Does jet punch kill me? Probably. I'm gonna just switch out to moltres. Maybe they get burned. Sometimes the game just does not go your way, folks. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Go. Get burned. Please get burned. Maybe they're... No, they gotta be Assault Vest to have tanked it that well. JK, maybe they're not. maybe they are pads, but that would have even more of a reason why I needed that Lumberry. Alright, well, I knew I only had one way of winning this game, and once that went out the window, my chances just went down the hill. I needed this thing to be weakened. I had so much bulky Pokemon to try to outdamage this thing with that Drain Punch, man. GG's, friend. My game plan went out the window with that crit, lol. Alright, well, I knew that this was going to be a tough game for me anyways, so I'm not too upset that I lost. I would have really wanted to beat Scorpion though, but the matchups was in my favor anyways. I needed to try to poison everything and then keep my hazards up and force them to keep on switching in and out, but it just did not go the way that I wanted it to. So that's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Ugh, that's tough. 4-0. Better than a 6-0. Alright, see you guys next time.